Hello, troopers! And welcome to the 501st Com Chatter. Although today we're kind of the 212th and 104th chatter.
Yeah.
So,
We're going to be a little bit different today. I think we've spoken about these in the past, but I don't know if we've given them a full episode. So today we've decided we're going to talk about different clone units. You know, we always talk about the 501st, and they are the best. Sorry, guys, to put out there. But we've both picked a unit.
Mhm.
Like a different legion, and we've picked researched them, done the facts and all that. So I've done the 104th, and Chloe has done the 212th. So yeah. But before we get into that, we have some news as well. We like doing a bit of news, and we have some good to start with.
Mhm.
But on a personal note, we're just going to put it out there. We do apologize if you have tried to listen to the latest episode. Basically, we've got a bit of a problem with the site that we use to upload our podcast to. Basically, what's happening is when we upload our recording now, it normally just extracts the audio from the video, processes it, and then we release it as an audio episode. But for some reason, Anchor is being a little bit of an annoyance, shall we say, and it's not extracting the audio.
No.
We have been trying for ages to sort it out. I'm going to be sending them a message later. So just a heads up, the same thing might happen with this episode for a little bit, just because, we haven't sorted out the problem.
Yeah.
We do apologize if you want to just listen to it, but again, feel free to rewatch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But if you're listening to this, then we've obviously been able to sort the problem out.
Yeah.
And we're all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a little heads up for that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm in my new top today that arrived.
Yeah.
It was should we say a Thrawn inspired? Shall I say?
Yeah.
So it's black, and then on the front you've got this little design of the bottom of Thrawn's Star Destroyer, the Chimera, with the logo. It looks quite cool. And then shall I show them the back?
Yeah.
And then on the back we have, I don't know if you guys can see it well.
Just crouch a little bit. There you go. So you can see you got Thrawn at the top, the Chimera, and the zombie night troopers.
Yeah.
Very cool. I feel like it should be on the front because I feel like he's a bit hidden on the back.
I know, but then I feel like you sort of don't want a top which is just like that. I quite like tops with
More plain.
designs. And if anyone comes up and is like, "Oh, I know what that is," I'm like, "I like you. You're cool." But yeah,
we've decided to decorate our background. So this is something that I painted. It is Waxer from the 212. We have little Cody, and then of course Will the Clone Trooper's helmet.
got to shout out Will the Clone Trooper.
Yeah. It's very cool.
Maybe we'll do some more videos with Will the Clone Trooper very soon. I know some people have been missing him.
Yeah.
So keep an eye out for Will the Clone Trooper.
Yeah, we'll have to do some.
Will the Clone Trooper's coming back. But yeah, so main news to start with, which everyone has seen.
Dave Filoni. I mean, a lot of you guys probably already know this because it's been all over articles and TikTok and everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But Dave Filoni has been promoted
to Lucasfilm's Chief Creative Officer.
Yes.
You know, if you could have anyone do that role, the fans all would, in agreement, would say, give it to Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
You know. So I don't know what his entire role is, but I believe he's basically going to be doing what I believe Kevin Feige has been doing at the MCU. So he's the one in charge of all the projects and So he's basically the future of Star Wars. Like, he's going to be the one being like, yes, we should do that project. No, we're probably not going to do that one.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a very promising time to be, shall we say, a Star Wars fan.
Yeah. I mean, everything that Dave Filoni's done has been really cool. You know, we love The Bad Batch. We love Mandalorian. The Ahsoka show was amazing. You know, so, and he's one of these people, like, he grew up watching Star Wars. You know, he had all the figures and stuff. He's almost just like one of us.
He's a fan.
But
you know,
he's had the opportunity to obviously create it. He created Ahsoka, like her character for the Clone Wars. And yeah, you know, he's been doing it ever since. So he's been there a long time.
And you know, me and you, we saw him at
and yeah,
Celebration on the stage, and
yeah, it was so
the
cool to see him.
reception that him and John both got. And you know, at the end of the day, you could see like he was getting teary and emotional with how much it meant to him, like the love and support that he's gotten from the fans. You know, and he even said, if I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I'd be in the you know, I'd be down there with you guys.
Yeah.
Just being a fan.
Yeah.
And so for me, I think we're in good hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think him just sort of looking around, you know, seeing cosplayers dressed as Hera and Ahsoka, like all these characters he's created, and he's just like, oh, like they're dressed up as them. Like he's had such an influence on all the fans. So yeah, I think this is well deserved.
And I look forward to seeing, you know, what his, you know, because he's obviously going to be green lighting projects of his choice, and obviously cancelling other ones as well, you know. But I think it's a good role for him. Like, So yeah, moving on to the rest of the news, we have now Madame Chloe here next to me sent me this morning, and was like, shall we show this one because
it is sold out. Okay, so sorry to burst your bubble if you're like, oh my god, Thrawn, Pop Funko, but you know, we had to show it anyway because this only got released last Friday and it's already sold out.
Well,
but
it's a Target exclusive.
Yeah, so this is like, they released the Star Wars Rebels pops years ago. But now this is almost like a re-release of this one.
Yes, because the Rebels Grand Admiral Thrawn is a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like at Celebration, he was £600.
Mm-hmm.
At the London Comic Con we went to, in the summer, he was 200 and 170. Like, I think because the box was a bit iffy, but you know.
But then they've re-released it as a Target exclusive.
Shall I? Well, we're talking about it. Shall I have a little look, see if I can find it?
Yeah.
See how much people are selling it for.
Yeah. But it is a very cool Funko. But yeah, sorry to burst anyone's bubble that it's like, I really want this Funko. When, you know, it is sold out now.
People are selling it on eBay, $25.95.
Okay, so it's definitely gone down in value.
No, that's this one.
Oh, okay. Like, I wonder.
Yeah, because the Grand Admiral Thrawn, the original
one,
is going up, is $265.
Ah, okay. I mean, maybe there is slight differences.
No, there is.
Yeah.
So it's quite funny. So you see how this one's stood there and he's got his arms folded forward like that.
Yeah.
Like that. The expensive one, he's got his arms behind his back.
Okay. Okay, so this isn't a re-release then.
No,
Okay,
it's very similar. Like, it looks very close to the other one.
Yeah.
But like
and
I
the
said,
box is different as well.
He's got his arms crossed.
Okay. This
the
is
other
my
one's
mistake.
got his arms behind.
My mistake. I thought this was the same pop.
Yeah, 150, 125.
Okay. So this one is a new.
It's a new
one.
Funko, but you very like the packaging is basically the same.
Yeah, it's
as
very
the other.
similar to the one that's worth a lot of money. It's very rare.
So yeah, if you want a Rebels Thrawn, you might as well try and get it on eBay or something like that.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, I'm quite surprised how they released this one because they have announced a throne for the Ahsoka show as well.
yeah, because I've added,
So it's gonna
I've
be-
notified, I've put it on notify for myself.
You really want the Ahsoka
I want
one?
that one. Yeah, but I've got Enoch. I've already
You do really
ordered
like
that
the Thrawn.
one,
Yeah.
and I do like Thrawn. The only thing that I will say about the Thrawn Ahsoka Funko is he's got a blaster. And that was a bit like,
Okay. Yeah.
but still, he looks cool, and he can go with my Enoch and Night Troopers that I want to get.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that one.
And we have
Oh,
this hot toy of Ahsoka Tano from the Ahsoka show, and it looks exactly like Rosario. Like you could not get more perfect than this. There's even a picture I've seen of like this stood next to the Mandalorian version they made before of Rosario as Ahsoka, and this looks so much more accurate to
really?
like her likeness. And I thought that one was really good when that came out, but this one, like side by side, they've made her exactly like Rosario, just her eyes and even like little skin textures, like wrinkles in the
I can see. Hang on, let's see if we can do
in
it.
like the Leku. She's got wrinkles.
Yeah, you can see them. Like,
It looks so good.
It is very good. I mean, like I said, I've owned Hot Toys in the past, and you know, I can say from experience, I know that they're, you know,
very high quality.
Yeah.
But they are also very expensive. This isn't any like Black Series figure.
No.
But this is the White Ahsoka edition.
Ahsoka the
So
White.
yeah, I really like this outfit that they've put on her. She also comes with a different head as well, where she's very angry looking. Like,
Huh?
But yeah, this is like the normal Ahsoka looking face. Yeah, that's the one. That's
This
the one.
yeah?
Yeah. So see how she looks very angry. But even like her arm, like look at her shoulder with like the muscles and stuff. It looks so real. I can't get over this figure. So
yeah, it looks
so cool. And it's nice that you have the option to display her either with an angry face if you've got her in like battling position.
That's one thing that I do like
Or
about
normal.
I've liked about the Hot Toys. You know, I've had 3 in the past. You know, and they have a lot of customization. Like, I mean, you know, I have looked at it like the Captain Rex one.
Yeah.
I know. I've been looking, but I know with that one you can have him with like his helmet. You can have him without a helmet, and he's got like Thames face, but he's got like the sort of blonde hair. You know, so there is different ways that you can have them if you want. You know, you don't just have to have, you know, like just like a figure just stood there. You know, you can position them and make them look how you want. You know, you are.
I think they're a lot more like, I don't know how to call it. They're very articulated.
That's it. Yeah.
Where you can put them in a variety of positions, really. So you can make them look more realistic rather than just kind of like. Like,
I mean, look at this figure for example. Like, look how they've positioned her.
Like even her feet and everything, so cool.
It's very cool, and if you're an Ahsoka fan, I'm pretty sure you're going to probably be adding this to your collection.
Yeah.
But again, you know, there isn't just Ahsoka. There is, you know, there's so many different Hot Toy versions. There's like a Captain Rex. You know, there's 500 first. There's like
there's a Vaughn.
There's
There's
like Clone Wars Kenobi. with his like proper
Yep.
early Clone Wars like armor,
Mm.
and he even has a helmet
Yeah.
that you can put on, which is really weird because
Mm.
you know, why has he got himself his own clone helmet? But
Yeah.
you know, it's there.
There's like Boba Fett,
Vader, Grievous, you know,
Jango Fett, Mando, and Grogu. Yeah. There's even Marok, which we showed, I think it was last week.
yes, that was,
Thrawn. The ones I really like, they do an Anakin and Padme from episode 2. And I really like the Padme. But she
Let
is
me just
way too expensive.
put that down on the Christmas list.
No. Too expensive. These figures, guys, if you don't know like Hot Toys figures, some of them can be like £500. They're
Should we do an episode on Hot Toys? On Star
Maybe.
Wars Hot Toy figures?
maybe.
Maybe not
Maybe
like
for
a
the
full
future.
episode, but like
Yeah.
we'll do like half an episode or
Like
something.
rate which ones are our favourite.
Yes, that's a good idea. Maybe we find them and then we don't tell like the other one.
I mean, you know which one's my favourite now. Nah, but also I really liked the episode 3 Anakin.
Yes, because we
'Cause
showed
his
that one as
hair-
well.
His hair was like,
Oh no,
so
it was the one from
realistic.
from Ahsoka, wasn't it? I think.
is it? Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
I know
it's
the one you
Anakin.
mean, but it's like because I remember
Anakin
we
with the long
were
hair.
looking at the hair,
yeah.
so I think it is Revenge of the Sith, but
But yeah.
I don't know if they're bringing it
Maybe
out as
Ahsoka.
part of like the Ahsoka range, but
Yeah.
we definitely did talk about that.
Yeah, that one's probably my favourite. And then the Padme one.
It's on the list.
No!
It's on the list.
No!
Right.
Okay,
Well, yeah. So that's that. Maybe the
that's
future
kind
episode.
of the news.
Yeah. Any other news?
I don't think so.
I'm trying to think if they released anything with like Lego.
Don't think so. I think there's some like Black Friday deals going around.
Yes, I
for
believe
Star
there
Wars
is going to
stuff.
be some deals. Like I found today where I work, we have some like Ahsoka pins and earrings and
Mhm.
stuff like that. And they look very cool, to be honest. You know, if you're
Mhm.
like a fan, you know, they're not, you know, especially like the little earrings and necklace and that. It's not like it massively stands out. Like it's quite, you know, neat and what's the word, like
Delicate.
respectful.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
You gonna be getting anything in Black Friday? Any Star Wars merch?
I don't know. Might save a bit of money. Or
For a hot tub.
no,
I
no,
see
no.
how it is. There we
No.
go.
No.
Should we move on to
Today's episode.
Yes.
Yes.
Shall I go first?
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
talk about the wolf pack.
Woo, woo. So we are going to be starting with my selected clone legion, the Wolf Pack, also known as the 104th.
Mhm.
Now, if you're watching this, you're all probably wondering, that's not the Wolf Pack because they're in maroon.
Yeah, why are they red?
I'm
They're
going to
supposed
tell
to be
you.
grey.
I know. I'm going to tell you. So, basically, I'm going to give you a little backstory to the people within the 104th.
Mhm.
Obviously, again, most of you guys are going to know this, but you know, you might not know all the details. So, the Jedi General for the 104th is Master Plo Koon.
Mhm.
I really like Plo Koon. I think he's one of my favorite Jedi.
If you guys didn't know, he's Dave Filoni's favourite Jedi.
Wow. If you didn't know as well, Dave Filoni loves wolves.
Okay. Yeah, true.
And
Trapper
so
Wolf.
his call sign is Trapper Wolf. He's got the Loaf Wolves and Rebels, and he's got the Wolf Pack here. You
Yeah.
know, like this is 100% Dave Filoni's unit. Now, I'm just wondering. I'm just looking at the markings on there, on the bit there.
I think it is.
Is that the same as the Trapper Wolf helmet?
I think it is.
I think it is as well. So I'm going to bring it
Let's have
over.
Let's have a look at the Dave Filoni helmet.
So what we're about to show you is the Trapper Wolf X-Wing helmet that he uses in The Mandalorian. So hang on, let me bring this off a sec. So yeah, now look at that. That I'm sure if we go back onto the picture,
Maybe Dave Filoni was part of the.
look,
Yeah, look.
that is the same.
That's got to be the same.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, he's definitely taken inspiration from it.
Yeah.
Do you want to put on your Trapper Wolf helmet?
No.
You want to be part of the Wolf Pack? But yeah, so obviously you got that. So Jedi Master and the Jedi General was Plo Koon. Again, one of my favourite generals.
And Wolfpack leads the hunt.
Yeah.
Plo
I'm just going to do that so you can see.
Koon is
The Jedi General.
the Jedi General.
The second in command is Commander Wolf,
Mhm.
also known as CT-3636.
Mhm.
Cool number. Quite like that. The staff officers, so like the ones below him, Sinker, Boost, who's CT-4860, and Comet. Now, Comet joined a little bit later, but he wasn't there at the battle for the Malevolent.
Mhm.
But also, so they are known as the Wolf Pack. It's a bit weird, but they also have a sub-unit called the Wolf Pack, which is like their specialist unit. Do you know what I mean? It's not like
Yeah.
So that's why on some of the missions, the Wolf Pack will be there and be like Plo Koon, Wolf, and like some of the others, but they were basically like special unit.
Yeah.
So basically, before the Battle of Abragado,
Bragado.
which was when they located the Malevolence ship.
Oh, yeah.
Their color scheme is what we have here on the screen.
Yeah.
It was maroon red, and looked very cool. I was quite a fan of it. And you actually see it in that episode on some of the clone troopers.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, during the battle, the Malevolence let off its ion cannon, destroyed all 3 Republic cruisers, and the only survivors was Wolf, Plo Koon, Sinker, and Boost.
Oh, okay.
That was all that remained of the 104th.
Dang.
So they had to bring in.
So they lost a lot of their brothers.
They lost a lot. They were literally the only survivors from the attack.
Damn.
They were rescued by Anakin and Ahsoka.
Go Anakin.
Which, again, I know it's a really early arc in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
But the Malevolence arc I really like.
Yeah.
Thought it was really cool. But yeah, so basically they had to bring in more troopers from Kamino. And as a sign of respect, for their fallen brothers,
mm-hmm.
they replaced the maroon color with the gray that we later see. Yeah.
Yay.
And again, this is phase 2 Commander Wolf. But, yeah. Which, again, I really like his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's just, is it like Captain Nero's helmet a little bit, but just painted, I think.
Yeah, similar visor, isn't it?
Similar visor,
Captain
and I think
Neo.
the front of it as well is quite similar.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a Captain Neo picture on my phone. But yeah, so that's where they got their color change.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you like them? Do you prefer the grey, or do you prefer the maroon?
I think the grey, because it makes sense for the Wolf Pack, and also I think the maroon would have been almost too similar to Mace Windu's Legion, because I feel like with Mace Windu's Legion it's a bit confusing because a lot of them are a lot of the figures and stuff, it's like pure purple. But then in the Clone Wars, they're sort of that maroon color, aren't they?
I know, it's a bit
So
weird.
I'm really confused. But I think, you know, if Mace Windu's clones are supposed to be that maroon color, if the Wolf Pack were that as well, it kind of clash. So I think
the only
it's
thing I
good.
will say about the Grado is it's the same, basically, it's basically the same color scheme as the Camino security forces. So the
True.
security force on Camino was grey, like they had like grey shoulder bits and that. So very similar to that.
Yeah.
But by the way, that helmet is basically,
It's very similar to Neo.
there you go.
You see it?
There you go.
Yeah.
So it's very similar, but there you go.
kind of see it.
You can see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you had that.
Mm-hmm.
They were involved in a lot of battles, like notable ones as well. So the main one, obviously the one that sort of everyone knows, is the Battle of Bragado, which was when that was the Malevolence, when they all got like wiped out.
Yeah.
We got they were in the Battle of Corm. They were in the first Battle of Felucia.
Oh, okay.
They were in the second Battle of Felucia as well.
I really like Felucia.
It's a bloody they got big spiders there.
Yeah, true. I wouldn't want to live there, but like, I don't know, it's like a big jungle in it. They got all the big plants and leaves.
Yeah, they all want to eat you or something.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, after playing Battlefront 2 on PlayStation 2, it is a bit. There's like, there's like that big creature that Kenobi fights on Geonosis.
Oh yeah,
and they got like the Rancors on, because I think it's in
Force Unleashed.
Yeah, it's in that because Shaq T goes there,
Yep.
and you got to fight all the Rancors.
No,
So,
thank you.
Maybe not Felucia, but I think it is a very pretty planet. Sorry.
No, it's not. I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to disagree on this one.
Okay.
That is hell.
So there was a second battle of Felucia.
Yeah, so you had the first. They were involved in the first battle and the second battle.
Yeah.
They were involved in the rescue of Ada Gallia. So they got was a Jedi Master who got captured by Grievous, and Plo Koon basically went in with like 5 Venators.
Oh wow!
Went in. He's like, yeah, I ain't messing about.
Ain't messing with this.
And the Wolf Pack, so the subunit,
I think I remember that.
Got on the ship and rescued the Jedi.
Yeah.
So, you know, these guys are serious, like, units.
Yeah.
Like, I know we go on about the 501st and how good these guys were, but these guys, like, you know, if you needed a problem, you like, if there was a problem, you send this lot in, basically.
Yeah.
So there was that one. There was the Siege of Hissan.
Mm-hmm.
Hissan. I can't remember that one. I'm trying to remember which one it was in the Clone Wars.
Sure. I feel like there's so many planets, I get so mixed up.
Oh, but the Battle of Cordovo was when they got, you know, when Obi-Wan was basically a slave to the Zygerians, is it? And he was in that facility with Rex and all the what's Ahsoka's species? I forgot.
Togruta.
That's it. Just slipped my mind.
Sorry.
And all of those were captured, and they were gonna be like killed, but they sent in the 104th to destroy the slave facility and rescue them. Again, you know, sending those boys.
Yeah. They get the job done.
You got the mission to Vangor, which was basically, do you remember when Boba Fett pretended to be a clone cadet,
Oh yeah.
destroyed the Venator,
Mm.
and it crashed, and Anakin and Mace Windu were trapped and basically almost
Oh
dead.
yeah. I
When
remember that
R2D2 went back to the council,
one.
they sent the 104th to go and rescue them.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
so they're the ones who like saved them.
Mm.
So again, 104th to the rescue.
Oh yeah, I remember that one because they were like trapped under the rubble, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That was a
R2
good
was the
one.
one that saved them.
Yeah. Good old R2. What will we do about him?
Then you've also got another rescue. They remember the Citadel mission?
Where Echo sadly
Died.
Yeah, and they thought he died and they just left him there. And then he came back.
Yeah, but when they had escaped the Citadel, it was Plo Koon and the Wolf Pack that picked up Obi-Wan and that. So again,
saving Obi-Wan. The Wolf Pack.
Plo Koon and the Wolf Pack, you don't mess with. I'm realizing this now. I'm like, these guys are good.
Yeah.
I
think maybe we need to get a figure of the Wolf Pack.
I haven't got. That's the one minifig I
know.
don't have, and they're all like super expensive.
Yeah.
But like we have mentioned before, there has been some leaked images of a clone Wolf, Commander Wolf minifig, and he looks very good.
Like
and
a
he and he will join my other little commanders, and that will be all of my units, that legions. Then
we have all the commanders. We have Fox.
We have Cody, Rex,
Vaughn, and
got them all.
That would be good.
So they were involved in that one. They were involved in the investigation on Obadiah Moon. So do you remember when they found, basically they went to Obadiah Moon and it was like very sandy, and they found a crashed shuttle, and that's when Plo Koon found the Cypher Diaz's lightsaber in the sand.
Oh, okay.
So they went and investigated that, you know. But it wasn't all action.
No.
Probably an episode, well, an arc not many people were big fans of, but I didn't mind it, was when they went on the Mercy mission to Aline to deliver supplies to the Alina people, and they were sent there by Senator Padme Oregon, and they went with R2 and C-3PO, and they were the translator, because all of the earthquakes, you remember the tiny little people? They were like tiny, and they were like, hello, they were all talking, and they couldn't understand them.
I feel like I vaguely remember this.
But they took C-3PO and R2D2 and were like, hello. Hello. So they used them as translators.
Yeah.
So they were sent there on a mercy mission, given supplies and everything, but they weren't overly happy to be there. Yeah. What else to say? It's safe to say that after the Clone Wars, we all want to know what sort of happened to them. We know Wolf took his chip out.
Oh yeah, he's with Rex and Rebels.
Yeah, which is nice to see.
On their ATT.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. So we know that he survived, and obviously he went off with Rex. But we want to know what happened to the rest of them. Now, probably most of them became stormtroopers, because they're quite a good unit.
Yeah.
But the Wolfpack subunit probably went on to become elite stormtroopers, like not death troopers as such, but like stormtrooper commando sort of thing,
Yeah, like heavy assault troopers or something.
Yeah, so that's quite cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to the 104. Give them a little bit of love.
Yeah. They've done a lot, haven't they?
They've done a lot. They've been a lot of places as well.
We've helped out a lot.
Yes. And yes, shout out to them because you guys sort of get overlooked a little bit in terms of like the other sort of legions and battalions and yeah, shout out to you. And you're also one of the coolest looking battalions as well with the wolf markings and that.
Yeah. Now we have
your unit.
212. So this is a nice pic from Revenge of the Sith.
I've just noticed something. It looks like one of the clone troopers in the back is shooting the one in front up the bum.
It kind of does.
And then there's one getting killed in the background.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, look at him.
Okay, maybe.
Not so good a picture,
Yeah,
but
this wasn't a great picture. Also, one thing that confuses me with 212 in the movie, it looks like they're orange, but then in the Clone Wars they're very yellow. So
yeah, but I think when you compare them to like the 327th in Revenge of the Sith and in the games and the 13th that you see in Fallen Order,
you wouldn't want to get them all confused.
They're yellow.
Yeah.
Those are definitely
Those
like
are,
orange.
Yeah. So 212, obviously we all know they're led by Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. So I feel like 212, they're kind of like one of the main legions aside from 501st, because Obi-Wan Kenobi, he's a big character, isn't he?
And also, I don't know if you're going to mention this, but in Revenge of the Sith, they're the first legion, shall we say, that we see with the painted colour and all that. Because we see these guys before the 501st. So
true.
These are actually like the first. It's 212 is basically the first legion that we see in Revenge, like in canon, you know.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
I really like their armor and stuff. I really like the color and just like all the markings. I feel like they look really cool.
It's very simple as well, like sort of triangles and that.
Yeah. So obviously that by Obi-Wan Kenobi and Commander Cody. Yay! We love Commander Cody. So
speaking of, actually, there's a Commander Cody cosplayer that I've seen with some of the people that we've been making like Troopers of the Week. I think there was one with that T Finn cosplay that we're gonna possibly get on. I think there was a photo of him and the Cody was like, or was it Vaughn? There was,
not sure.
I think, but there is a very good Cody cosplay, and I think maybe that was someone we might have to get in touch with.
Maybe we'll have to get a Cody cosplayer. So Commander Cody is CT 2224.
2224.
So bit of an easy one to remember, really.
2224.
Yeah. There we go. So
it's not as easy as 5s though, is it?
No.
5555.
And also, like, I guess that means he was quite an early one because Rex's is like CT 7567. So for Cody to start with 2, like he's quite a bit before Rex then.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
And I'm pretty sure he even mentioned in the Clone Wars that he was there at the Battle of Geonosis, I think. Cody, anyway.
Yeah.
So
I think he's very experienced, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So the 212 became well known for their successful tactics, and they fought a lot of times alongside the 501st. Because obviously, with Anakin being Obi-Wan's Padawan, like they did a lot of missions together, so then obviously they can just have all their troops together. They did a lot of battles. So battles they encountered were the Battle of Christophsis, the Battle of Ryloth, which we definitely see in the Clone Wars with like the Twi'leks. There's like the little girl that Waxer and Boyle befriend. She's what's she called? She says Nera to them.
I swear
She's called Numa. That's her
it.
name.
I swear we had like an episode once where we were talking about it, like a cosplay or something. And you were like, "Oh, this person was Nera."
Yeah. I was like, so what did Nera say? And I was like, oh no, I mean Numa. And then you're like, Nera.
Nera.
Nera. So if you guys didn't know, Nera means brother in Ryloth language. Yeah.
Gonna remember that.
And the Battle of Tef they did as well. They also were in the second Battle of Geonosis, which they assisted the capture of Archduke Poggle the Lesser, who's a Geonosian. Is it Geonosian
No, it's
or
not.
Geonosian?
It's Geonosian.
You guys
It's not.
let us know.
It's not a Geonesian.
I was said Geonesian, but then when we put on, I'm sure in Star Wars they say both,
No,
but
because I put
Count Dooku says
the
Geonosian,
Geonosians don't trust them.
but I'm sure I've heard Geonesian in another scene in the Clone Wars or one of the films. I can't remember. But you guys, you let us know. Geonosians, I guess. I'm gonna say it out.
Can I just say as well? I really liked the 212's like, so we say scout trooper look on the second battle of Geonosis. You know, the one where it's like where you see Waxer and Boyle and they're in that like brown but like the camo.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, that's quite cool. I like that.
Yeah, very cool. So yeah, second battle Geonosis was where they went to Geonosis and they discovered the Separatists were making another droid factory. So yeah, they captured Archduke Poggle the Lesser. The Geonesian.
I love doing the Geonesian like.
Yeah,
seeing
little bugs.
Yeah.
Bug noises. Don't go there if you have a bug phobia.
Yep.
They were also on the Battle of Umbara, which a lot of you know.
Nightmares, man.
No.
Mm.
So where Ponkrau turned them against their 5 First Brothers, but they successfully arrested him for treason with the help of Captain Rex. Whoop whoop.
Which they now have turned into a Funko double pack.
They have.
Which
Captain Rex and Ponkrau. But also, you know, Waxer did help Captain Rex because, you know, he was there injured, and then Captain Rex and I think it's Kix or someone, like one of the medical ones, goes up to them, and obviously he's injured, like he's dying, and he's just like, "Oh, Krell ordered us, like, against you guys, thinking that you were trying to be clones, but you weren't clones, but you know."
You won.
So yeah, they find out that it was all to do with Ponkrau through Waxer. So shout out to Waxer. Here he is. And he's got, I really like how Waxer painted the little Numa on his helmet.
I like as well the
So
fact that he
cool.
had the little like tally as well.
Yeah.
Because, you know, that was something that we saw
Yeah,
Rex
it's like
do.
Rex had it.
Rex
And,
has
like,
a tally.
Gregor. Yeah.
But
Very cool.
yeah, no, I think it's quite cool because I don't think too many like troopers had it. I know Rex did. I know Gregor did as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, Waxer had it as well. I'm guessing it's like how many missions they've done.
Well, I mean,
something.
I'm looking. No, it can't be missions.
Or like
'cause
how many clankers.
it must be because your picture alone, he's got
That's a lot.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then on his arm, 30, 35, and then on the other side, 40, 45. So on his helmet alone there, he's got over 40. So that's got to be clankers.
Yeah. I think, yeah. Or maybe like how many times they've, I don't know.
It's got to be
encountered.
clankers. Nah,
Yeah,
it's clankers.
I'm not sure. Bum, bum, bum. In an effort to end the war, the 212 were deployed to battle the Separatist droid army on Utapau, and Kenobi successfully defeated General Grievous.
He deleted him.
He defeated General Grievous. So this is them on Utapau. And you can see in the background we've got the Airborne, and then obviously Cody in the middle, and then we've got the Reg in the background.
I quite like the Airborne division as well. Like, it looks quite cool, like the helmets and that.
Yeah. I've actually got the name of the guy in the background, but
Have you?
we'll get to that.
You've got a name?
Yeah, for the Airborne one. So, obviously, this scene, we all have seen Revenge of the Sith. So, during Utapau, Sheev Palpatine issued Order 66 to the 212 and the rest of the Clone Army, ordering them to purge the Jedi for treason against the Republic. Commander Cody and his troopers failed in their attempt to kill Kenobi.
Can I say as well, something that I don't know if it's just the way that it was cut.
Yeah.
But I always... Well, no, because it was the way... Because he presses the button.
Mm.
Something that I always thought was interesting was how the first unit Palpatine calls to execute Order 66 was the 212, which was Kenobi's like Legion, you know, because he presses the button and the first thing is like Commander Cody. Now again, I don't know if it was.
We don't know if he'd called up other legions before that though.
But it would make sense because Obi-Wan was Anakin's master,
and he knew he was after General Grievous.
Well, no, because it was, you know, Grievous was gone. But I think by him calling Cody to get rid of Kenobi first, it's like there isn't like his master to bring him back.
That's
it's
true.
like get rid of Kenobi like straight away.
That's true.
So I reckon he deliberately called Cody as like the first one, and being like, "Do it, get him out of there."
This is a good theory. I agree.
You're welcome.
I think Palpatine did call Jar first.
Yep. There you go.
There you go. In his plot to turn Anakin to the dark side. In the aftermath of the Clone Wars, the 212 was absorbed into the Imperial military under the newly established Galactic Empire. As an Imperial Stormtrooper battalion, the 212 went to the Wookiee homeworld of Kashyyyk under the command of General Kadar, which I couldn't find any information on General Kadar. I don't know him. But apparently a lot of them were Imperials and they got sent to Kashyyyk. But we all know what happened to Cody because he turned up in the Bad Batch and he had the grey.
And he's gone rogue.
And he was very depressed.
I'm telling you now,
the Empire.
if they do not have Cody in season 3 of the Bad Batch,
they got it.
I will like be flipping myself unless they're like at the end of the series we don't see him and then it's like Cody will return in the series Cody. Can you imagine? My God.
My gosh.
Or they call it like Rex or something. It's like Rex with
or
like
just like the clones. I don't know. That sounds really lame.
I hope they continue it somehow because I love the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
And speaking of actually, now I don't know what's going to happen, but I can 100% tell you in the trailer that I saw at the Bad Batch panel at Celebration.
Yeah.
150% tell you this.
Yeah.
By the way, spoilers if you don't want to know.
Yeah.
Commander Wolf is in it.
Okay.
Because I've seen his helmet.
Yeah.
And I think he was with Rex as well, like in that Clone Wars armor. So it's like, can you imagine if they have like a scene of like Rex, Cody, Wolf together? I'd be like,
I mean, I really hope that they don't kill off Cody because it is a bit strange how in Rebels you've got Rex, Gregor, and Wolf all in like the ATT.
I'm pretty sure he said there was more of them as well.
Removed. and I'm like, where's Cody? Why is he not there? Because
Did you
like he
notice
was
as
the
well?
other.
There's that one scene when it's the battle of the like separatist droids, like the ones that survived. When Rex comes to, he's like, Cody. He says Cody because like his mind is back to the war
Yeah.
because he sees the separatists. And the first one he says is Cody. Like,
because they were like best buds. Oh.
I really want to see them meet up again, and I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope we do too.
Yeah.
They're like the two like main clones.
And saying that as well, on my picture that I got signed by D. Bradley Baker, it's Cody and Rex, and he has signed it, Rex and Cody, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Oh. Bless him.
Can I say as well, I really like this helmet design. Like, I know we see it in like the Clone Wars with Fox and Vaughn and all that, but I really like it. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Something a bit different.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, it's fine.
No,
I really like.
I'll shut up now.
No, because I really like the helmet as well. I like the little visor on it. He's got like, it's very similar to Vaughn's, isn't it? Because he's got that little ball thing.
Like exactly the same thing, I believe.
And like the little, it's like a shorter rangefinder, but it doesn't have the thing on the end. Like, do you know how Captain Rex's and Boba Fett's has the little?
Oh, but his is
like a little.
His is like a little communication thing.
Okay, maybe he doesn't have rangefinder, but yeah, he's very cool though. So I've got some like.
Sorry, no, I'm just noticed on my little one, he's got a little rangefinder on the other side.
Oh, on the other side. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe because of the angle you can't see it, but on my little model one, he's got a little rangefinder.
Yeah. So I've got some like members of the 212, like their names.
Got it.
So obviously Commander Cody, who is the leader alongside Kenobi. Barlax is the one in the background with the airborne helmet. So he's an airborne trooper who hated Mandalorians due to lots of his brothers being killed by Mandalorian thugs, apparently.
Oh.
So it is a bit strange, being that obviously they're a clone of Jango Fett, who wore Mandalorian armor.
He was a Mandalorian.
He was a Mandalorian. But yeah, I'm guessing.
I think a lot of them were trained by Mandalorians as well.
Yeah, because that's how Captain Rex got his like J-guy markings and stuff. But yeah, apparently Barlax doesn't like Mandalorians. Gregor is part of the 212.
Ooh, that's cool.
So he's the clone commando. So they also had. So this was, I think it was like the Ghost group or something. I can't remember what they called it. But then obviously you had Gregor's commando group as well. So they were able to do like almost different missions to these people that were with Kenobi. So that's quite cool, since like different sort of forces that were specialized in different things. Then you got Boyle, who's best friends with Waxer. Apparently, Boyle says a lot of sarcastic comments and calls Twi'leks tailheads.
Sorry, if you're listening,
sorry, Twi'leks. But he calls them tailheads. Then obviously you got Waxer, which is one of my favourites, I think. I really liked Waxer.
Well, the fact that you painted him tells you that.
Yeah. I mean,
if he was just a normal clone, you wouldn't have, like, no offence, but
I think it's more so like, I prefer his Phase 2 armour, but it's more so his Phase 1 arc with, Season 1 or Season 2, where he's in the Phase 1 armour and he's on Ryloth with Boyle, and then they see Numa there, and it's like he was just really sweet to her, and like at the end how she ran up to him and like hugged him, and he's like, "Sir, what is that she keeps calling us?" And he's like, "Brother, it means Nera, it means brother." And I just thought that was so cute, like, I just loved it. So that's why I picked it. There's another one called Gear Shift. Apparently, he was only in like one episode where it was the second battle of Geonosis. He was there then. There's someone called Longshot, someone called Trapper, and someone called Wooly. Who Wooly apparently Commander Cody was good friends with, and he like recommended him to go on a mission. So apparently they were quite close friends as well. But yeah, and that's basically it.
I've just thought of another one.
Yeah.
Oddball,
Oh yeah.
the pilot.
Oddball from Revenge of the Sith.
There you go.
Yeah. Because he was.
Oddball.
Yeah, he's quite well known for his name.
Well, he's
He was
from Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
I think that was we called it a day for the troops for that. But I hope you enjoyed that, like finding out.
Something a bit different.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another couple of legions. You know,
Yeah, maybe like the Mace Windu's Legion or
187 Coruscant Guard, 300.
Maybe Hauser's Legion, or
I think that's hard because I don't think we know like anything
Yeah,
about it
too
apart
much
from Hauser. Like, right, so this is this legion. This is done by Hauser. All right, next legion, let's go. But I do really
maybe the Coruscant Guards and Commander Fox.
or maybe we should save them for when we get
Yeah,
to
true.
them.
True.
But yeah, no, actually, when you mentioned Hauser, I'm really a fan of his.
Yeah.
And again, I think his like colouring, like his like sort of teal, is it?
Yeah.
Is it teal colour? Yeah. Like his teal colour art, like armour on it, looks quite good. But what I find quite interesting is when we see him in that arc on the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
Like he's the only one in colour. All the others are regs.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it is during the sort of age of the Empire, so maybe they've got rid of all their paint. But I really like it. I think as well we see him in the trailer in season 3 of the Bad Batch. I think.
That'd be nice. It'd be nice to
Could
see
you
him
imagine
once.
that all in one place? Rex,
Hauser.
Cody, Wolf, Hauser.
Yeah.
God, all of the boys.
Mm,
I might be like, I'm crying. I can't go
so
through
many
it.
clothes.
So
I
many
think
clothes.
D. Bradley Baker has definitely got his work cut out for him
I can't
when
wait.
it comes to clothes.
I need to meet that guy again.
Small.
I need to meet him again.
Yeah.
Troopers of the week. Okie dokie. So let's get their names up for you guys. Boom. So, shall I go first?
Yes.
So, mine, I've gone for a guy who goes by the name of Bananakins Buddy. He's like an artist and he's quite detailed. It's like a little bit like in terms of like artwork is quite similar to yours, but he done a Cody, and look at that. Like it looks very realistic, and
We love a traditional artist.
and we just love as well. Like he shows the sort of coloring process, and then it looked like that. He's just like okay.
Very cool.
Very sick. So yeah, Bananakins Buddy, you are my trooper of the week, sir. And yes, keep up the good art.
Yes. My trip of the week is someone called CSP EER Artist. But his name is Christopher Spear. So yeah, I guess it's C Spear Artist. There you go. But
Oh, okay.
I discovered him through his Mayday costume. You can't really see it.
I know it
You
does.
can't really see it, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm really trying.
Maybe what we'll
You can
do.
kind of see.
Maybe we'll try and get photos in the future.
Yeah. But that's not the only cosplay he does. That's the only one I've sort of seen before. But he also does an Echo, a Commando, a Death Trooper, one of those like blue guards.
Oh, the Senate guards.
Yeah, that's it. Jesse, Rex, Bad Batch Echo, and Darth Vader.
Wow.
And then he's like 501st approved, Rebel Legion approved. So very, very cool.
That might be another good guess to get on.
Very, very cool. But
Because
yeah.
I want to talk to him about his Mayday.
Yeah.
Because I know you guys, if you guys have been watching and listening to this, you know I'm a bit of a Mayday fan.
So, Darth Vader, Echo, Bad Batch, Captain Rex is very cool.
Very good.
Very good. We approve. And this is Echo. And Commando. Death Trooper.
Bloody hell.
That's that Night Guard.
Senate.
Guard. Yeah, Senate Guard. That's the But yeah, very, very cool.
How much money has this guy spent?
Yeah, probably.
We need to ask, get him on an ask. Be like,
but yeah, super talented. Being that he's built all of those.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I agree.
Yeah.
So we finished with meme of the week.
Yeah.
Cool. I know it's a bit. I had to pick this one today. I saw it and it did crack me up. So it's a picture of Ben Kenobi saying he was the best star pilot in the galaxy, and it's a picture of Anakin crashing the Venator into the the Separatist command blockade ship.
Yep.
And a cunning warrior, and it's Dooku slicing his arm off. And then I think this is my favourite one. It says, and he was a good friend. And then it's the scene that the last time, literally the last time they saw each other, it's like, yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And he's a good friend. But yeah, I thought that was quite a funny one to end with.
Funny.
But yeah, so that's going to be it for this week. Again, hopefully we can get it out on Spotify like normal for you guys to listen to. If not, we do apologize. Just rewatch this episode on YouTube. And keep an eye out for updates. We'll let you know if we can get the episodes online. We're going to do it.
Yep.
But yeah, next week will be a different day. We go live because I'm not around and work and stuff. But we will keep you updated. Keep an eye on our socials, and we'll let you know.
Yeah, we'll let you know what day and time.
Yeah, and we hope you enjoy it, and we hope you enjoyed this episode. And we will see you next week.
one.
May the force be with you.